love Numby. Oh, 3 color layers. A little bit too real, isn't it? I'm not glorifying this. Oh, I got jumped. Sparkle, we're not friends. Stop messing with my bag. See, that's where you're wrong. No one drinks Himiko's coffee. I keep thinking that flower arrangement is Ligus. I'm traumatized. So, hello, friends and gamers. See, the one downside to this event is that it's making me like really hungry for some reason. We'll see if I cave and order dinner after this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we are doing the Old Brews and New Friends event. We have the second half of it. In the first video, we did the first 2 guests, which were the Herdas, Ratio and Sushang, and then we started into like the first half of the Topaz and Numby one. So in this video, we're going to do the second half of the Topaz and Numby one, and I have no idea how we're going to figure that out, drink out. And then we're also going to do the next 2 guests and finish it out. But in the last one, I didn't do any pulls. And I said I'm still technically trying to pull for Saridra. We're at, I think, 43 pity. I know this because I recorded the video where I pulled for her earlier today. So this will be 44 technically. I'm also just like building pity. If she comes home, I will gladly accept her into my account. But if she doesn't, that's totally fine. So this will be 45 then. Nothing crazy. I haven't even really gotten any like 4 stars, quite frankly. I'm not really doing that great with this. But I mean, that's the whole thing. For like a year, my pity was really, really good in Star Rail. And now I'm eating my words and I'm getting the bad end of that. So it's fine if we don't get Saridra. I'm totally fine. I was fresh off pity from pulling for Finon. I hadn't done a single pull since I got Finon. So I was like, Saridra's like one of his best supports. We might as well. But I'm fine if I don't get her. I'll just do a rerun. So we need to do the other half of Topaz's bit. So we'll do that now. This drink like was quite confusing, I feel like. So Topaz says, phew, the drink's rush is finally wearing off. More like a calculated terror rather than relaxation. Numby makes terrified oinking noises. We love Numby. Topaz says, now reality seems blissfully calm. Is this some unconventional relaxation method? Maybe. So there's more potential. Ready for another glass, Topaz? She says, all right then. Nothing worse is about to happen, right? All right, so I'm gonna just do the mini wine glass again because that seemed to work last time. More ice because it looks better. Super intense flavor. Stellar champagne immediately. So gets people extremely anxious. So I actually think we're gonna have to do a bigger cup. So let's do the large wine glass because we're gonna need probably 2 champagnes just to kind of even things out. And then we need extremely anxious. So we need to go rejuvenating. Yeah. Oh, 3 color layers. Okay. So we'll start there. Rejuvenating. Blossom Dew. But it's not extremely anxious. Oh, okay. I get it now. Rejuvenating soda. And I was looking at I hit Blossom Dew because I was like, oh yeah, that's -1 on the anxious one. No, that's the intensity one. Dream Jam could actually do it. Okay. Do we want to reverse the flavors? Because I'm annoying. It's 2 champagne, 1 soda, 1 Dream Jam. I'm gonna stir it and see what the color looks like, and we'll go from there. Looks like wine. Oh, 3 color layers. Okay, that ruined it. Dream Jam, rejuvenating soda, and then 2 stellar champagne. Yeah, okay, the order doesn't matter. I just am like, what gradient looks better? Next, mint leaf or sliced lemon. I've been putting mint leaf and sliced lemon on all of them because I think that those just look better. We'll do the lemon. Moment of shock. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of fright. Its intensely spicy flavor also delivers a powerful kick. Okay, enjoy your drink, Topaz. Moment of shock is the next other one. So we can give you that. And she says, thank you for your effort. Next time you visit Pier Point, I'll buy you coffee. So Topaz takes measured sips, throwing occasional glances at the clock on the wall. And we say, I accidentally added too much. Now it seems to make the drinker experience a moment of terror. Oh. Topaz says, where did these critters come from? Amazing what a good drink can do, isn't it? Well, I mean, there was like champagne and stuff in there. Topaz says, can't escape work even in dreams, it seems. Fine, what is it now? Been there, done that. The pet butler says, Aru, I am your faithful pet butler with urgent news. Topaz says, oh no, has something happened to the little ones? Who are the little ones supposed to be? The butler says, Penacony has just imposed a 200% tariff on pet supplies, and the Mr. Herring's chew toys have been unavailable for a week. It's a little bit too real, isn't it? Topaz says, that herring toy wasn't good for them anyway. They're better off without it. What's your news, TV? The schedule secretary says, Bzzzt, I am your schedule secretary with urgent message incoming. My voice gave out on that one. Topaz says, something wrong at the office? The secretary says the groundbreaking game post-apocalyptic delivery service launched today, and half the team called in sick. Is that supposed to be like this universe's Silk Song? My favorite was there was a tweet going around. This was also when Silk Song came out, because it was also in the meme of like, I want to say it's from Dexter, of this guy like looking at the camera like, I know, like the one that's like, I know you did something, but I can't prove it. That meme that was going around at the time, because this is a little bit late, this video up. So like, there was one tweet I saw where somebody tweeted that gif of like the Dexter guy. I think it was Dexter. I'm almost positive it was Dexter. He tweeted that gif, or like, my teacher called out sick on Silk Song release day. And there was so many tweets like that. It was just like the funniest thing. So is this universe's Silk Song? Operations have completely ground to a halt, and we're about to lose deals worth hundreds of millions. Is delivering packages really that much fun? I mean, if it's like anything like Silk Song. Wait, is it supposed to be a play on Factorio? Maybe? No, what's a game where you deliver packages? I can't tell. I can't think of anything. Like, I can think of a couple games, but they're not like crazy popular ones, you know? The secretary says, I've already downloaded it too, just waiting for work to end. Topaz says, tell everyone that any staff who shows up at their workstation within the next 20 minutes will receive double pay for today and an extra day of annual leave. Big Clock, what's your deal this time? The timed bomb just makes TikTok noises and says, I'm that forgotten work task still sitting in your schedule, ready to explode without warning. Deadline alert, submit your self-performance review before it's too late. Topaz says, shoot, I totally forgot about that. How much time have I got? Timed bomb says 5. This is a meme from iCarly, I think, where it's like, I feel like that's what it's from. There's like, how long is it gonna take? And he's like, I don't know, 5? It's like, 5 what? Like, exactly like this. Oh, I love Star Rail when they pull out the memes. They're so good. 5 what? The timed bomb continues. 4, 3. Pet Butler says, Code Red, your trotter hijacked a robot vacuum and escaped home. That's so goofy. The secretary says, oh no, post-apocalyptic delivery service just announced they're releasing a multiplayer DLC pack. Timed bomb continues to count down to 1. And Topaz says, this is not the kind of moment of delight I had in mind. Topaz fumbles to open her work terminal, and suddenly the lounge is swimming in blue holographic windows. So we think, sorry Topaz, just hang in there. In the meantime, let's give the drink a name. God, chosen wage slave, or I work, therefore I am. We gotta go with the wage slave. We gotta. I'm not glorifying this. We say, great name. Feels like life itself. Stell said it, not me. Better not think too deeply about this. Just record the name and effects first. Chosen wage. I had to go with that one. Come on. So we ask, what do you think about this drink's taste? And Topaz says, my tongue captures a familiar, lingering scent. It's the thick taste of a salary job. Topaz, please get a new job, I'm begging you. Please quit your job, Topaz. She says, after all that fuss, the whole world feels a bit more pleasant to look at. Honestly, I'm more intrigued by your recipe than the drinks themselves. I'll get back to it once I've sorted out a few current nuisances. Well then, time to bicker with those mouthpieces the family sent over. Numby! Numby says, thanks for the hospitality. See you around. I love Numby. So that was guest number 3. We did finish that one out, and we're gonna do the next 2. Now, I'm still trying to figure out this guest through invitations one, but next guest, number 4, let's go. Guest group 4, let's see what we got. We say all set up and ready to open. I wonder who will walk through that door today. You peek down the hallway, curious to catch a glimpse, but it's empty and reveals no secret. No customers yet. Guess that means it's chill time. Be careful with chill time. I think chill time got me fired before. Anyways, oh, it's Sparkle. God. Of course it's Sparkle. She says, hey, what are you looking at? Sneaking around behind the bar, shifty eyes and all. What'd you sneak a bite of this time, gray hair? I was pretending to admire the view, sure. Word on the street is that some weird upstart has been peddling funky drinks on my turf. You think I'd let something that strange slide without coming to check it out? Well, since you're already here, why not have a drink, Sparkle? It's on the house. She laughs and says, smart move. That's exactly why I came. Your eyes meet Sparkle's and suddenly you get the sinking feeling something bad's about to happen. Sparkle's here, it usually is. Oh, I got jumped. Before you can react, you're booted out from behind the bar. Sparkle's already flipping through the special mix recipes on the other side. She says, that's quite interesting. So you've been keeping all the fun to yourself. That's not how you treat a friend. Sparkle, we're not friends. Guess I'll mix this one. Let's see what this dreamland drink is all about. Are you ready, little gray? No, I'm not. The emoticon. Oh, the emoticon face. The calmoji. Large or extra large? We'll go with large because that usually seems to be, because it means we need at least 4 slots, I think. More ice, because I like the aesthetic. Slumber. We're gonna do, oh God, slumber drink. This is gonna put me out. I'm on the clock, Sparkle. We'll do both of them, obviously, like we've been doing, but we'll start with slumber. So keep an indifferent mind, embrace tranquility. So indifferent, we would need totally, not probably full into indifferent, but we'll try. Delirious and completely unconscious, so we need to go confused. And it has 3 colors. So, okay. So there's definitely gonna be 2 of one thing because it's large. Okay. So full indifference, that's gonna be -2 on the crown. So red sunset sauce would be that. And it also gets us completely confused, but we need 2 layers. So blossom dew is not right. Red sunset sauce is gonna be what we have 2 of. So we'll have 2 of that. Then minus on confused we need. So ultimate syrup, practitioner pepper. Nope, that was the wrong one. Try again. Red sunset, 2 red sunsets, an ultimate syrup, and we need minus on the indifferent. That was what I got wrong before. But practitioner pepper. No, I literally did the exact same thing over again. Okay, so red sunset. The 3 color layers is what's getting me because this counts. This hits all the buttons. Maybe it's not red sunset then. So we need minus. Well, it has to be red sunset because that's the only one that has minus indifference. So it has to be 2 of those and then 2 other ones. Or maybe we pull out the extra large drink. Anyways, so stellar champagne, just anything without minus minus to indifference, you know? Blossom dew isn't gonna be it though. Ooh, this is harder than it looks. The 2 red sunset we know. We need 3, wait a minute. Red sunset followed by, not stellar champagne. What was it? Red sunset, then I guess ultimate syrup. And then what if we do another red sunset? Aha, that does the trick. That does. You can make slumber. It's quite pretty as well. Mint leaf, lemon. What has the right vibe? Something red. Mint leaf looks good, actually. It's like mint tea. I think mint tea is one of those teas you can have, like, that's recommended to have before bed. So we'll rock with it. Pitch black slumber. Wondering about its effects? You'll know once you drink it. Sparkle, I swear to God. I would drink this one, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually don't remember what's in it. Sparkle says, thanks for waiting, dear guest. Here comes a handcrafted masterpiece by your master mixologist, Sparkle. Sip it slow. It's actually kind of funny that that one is the one you get from Sparkle, and it literally is her colors. Yeah, at this point, a lame joke is expected. Cheers, though, I guess. We say a morning actor and a masked fool walk into a bar. After a few drinks, the actor starts sobbing. I have no parents, no friends, no possessions, just this darn mask. No, friend, you're mistaken. The fool pats his shoulder and says, now you don't even have your mask. Now the morning actor's got nothing left. What a monumental loss. Get it? God. Sparkle says, nobody asked you for this joke. So you take a sip and everything goes black. Where am I? We say, hold up. What save file did I just load into? The bar has lost its drinksmith, just like the seat of divine foresight without a general. That's a major issue. You better get back there, stat. So we have to return to the bar. Hope Sparkle won't cause any trouble. Floor it fine on. You got this, buddy. Oh, Himiko and Welt! Welt says, youth sure is something else. Himiko says, even squeezing in a side gig before heading out. Out of pocket money, are we? Want me to ask Pom Pom for an advance? Oh my God, that's Sparkle. That's Sparkle pretending to be us. Of course it is. Not Sparkle, but not us. Not Sparkle. Sure, not Sparkle. Says, I mix drinks purely for the thrill of it. Worldly possessions mean nothing to me. Sparkle, stop messing with my bag. God, my one true calling is mixology. Himiko, Mr. Yang, care for a taste. Yeah, that's my line. I think we run up. Gasping for breath, you quickly fill them in on what just happened. I got jumped by Sparkle. Not Sparkle says, you say I'm just Sparkle in disguise. Please, for all I know, you're a Xenohydro in cosplay. God. Himiko says, gotta admit, those shape-shifting tricks are impressive. Can't judge by looks alone. Welt says, how about a challenge? Let's see who pulls off a better impression. God. Not Sparkle says, gladly. Loser gets vaporized. Nice and simple. A clear conscience fears no crooked shadow. Welt says, round 1. Here's your question. You're walking down the street and come across a trash can. What would the real Trailblazer do? Not Sparkle says, isn't it obvious? Gotta dig in and see what's inside. Oh, wait. I'd stick myself onto it. Trash cans are old news. Wait, sure, just pick the first one. We say the walls of a trash can are cool to the touch. Feels kind of nice, actually. Oh, so we got the point? Awesome, cool. Who else says, sounds like something the Trailblazer would say. 1 point to each of you. Oh, but we both got the point. Himiko says, round 2. Since we're in a bar, let's talk drinks. What's your go-to beverage? So glad. We say, how could you not mention Soul Glad and Penacony? A timeless classic. Himiko thinks. And Not Sparkle says, do we even have to ask? Of course it's Himiko's coffee. See, that's where you're wrong. No one drinks Himiko's coffee. Himiko! She says, correct answer. You get 1 point. Rigged, rigged, rigged! Not Sparkle says, no, this is a resonance between two coffee-loving souls. Himiko's coffee is ass, though. Like, think about it. Well, it says, now for round 3. It's a tight match. Time to show off your skills. Let's see what the Trailblazer can really do. Finally, time for some real action. So we do have a combat bit. You reach into your bag, but the spot where your bat should be is unoccupied. I didn't even know we had a bag. Not Sparkle says, looking for this? Rules are made to be broken. God. Well, it says, well, taking everything into account, it's pretty clear who the real Trailblazer is. Not Sparkle says, thank you, judges. Thank you to our wonderful audience and to everyone who believed in me. Special thanks to Dream Jolt Hostelry to this fine establishment and to the Astral Express. Well, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's the other one. It's not you. Well, it says, the game's over. No need to keep pretending, Sparkle. But I am the real one. We say real death is being forgotten. And Not Sparkle says, thanks everyone, and a special thanks to my worthy rival, my greatest inspiration. Now, allow me to announce the winner of the Trailblazer Impersonator Contest. Well, it says it's us, but it's not us. Oh, we're the real winner. That's it. Yes, okay. Not Sparkle says, Mr. Yang, are you blind? I'm right here. And Welt says, I'm afraid not, Miss Sparkle. I chose correctly. The real Trailblazer would never say something like, I like Himiko's coffee. Himiko says, much as I hate to admit it, don't be too discouraged. Second place deserves a reward too. Not Sparkle says, now that's what I like to hear. What's the prize? Oh, Himiko says, a fresh cup of your favorite handcrafted coffee. Not Sparkle says, sorry, I must decline. Mr. Yang and Himiko each order a drink, and after a good laugh and some banter, they bid you farewell. So Sparkle's back. She says, pretty fun, huh? So, gray hair, wasn't that drink just wildly unexpected? Yeah, the effect is a little too direct if you ask me. Sparkle says, don't underestimate it. Who knows? Maybe it'll whisk you straight to another place like some kind of teleporting drink. Anyway, don't sweat the details and help me name it. Something catchy and out of this world. All-containing dream or sleep rail. Sleep rail is really funny, but it's also like a bad name. All-containing dream, sure, neither of them are really great. We say youth really is a gift. You can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. So we say congratulations on being the best in imitating the Trailblazer. And Sparkle says, don't act cocky. Miss Sparkle just didn't go all out. So I keep thinking that flower arrangement is Ligus. I'm traumatized. All right, let's do the other Sparkle one real quick. She says, whoa, dear customer, lucky you. You're Sparkle's first customer of the day. Congrats. That means you win a bonus round. One more cup. Ready to redeem? Yeah, count me in for free drinks. I'm not paying. Sparkle says, thanks for the support. I'll throw in something extra special. Oh, Sparkle, I don't like the sound of that. Large, more ice, small figure, huge ambition. 3 color layers again. Small figure, huge ambition. A bit foggy, slightly confused. So slightly confused, so it just needs to be 1 minus. So red sunset. Huge ambition, so it needs to be heavy on the ambition. Ooh, no, needs to be slightly confused. Okay, so not the ultimate syrup. So red sunset, practitioner pepper. I need more ambition. What will even this out if we make something alert? So it can only be 3 color layers? Okay, so it needs to be 3 things. All right, so I'm thinking we do 2 of those. No, that's wrong. Not red sunset because it needs to be a huge ambition. So practitioner pepper. Slightly confused. So what if we do you with a blossom dew? That does it, but the drink isn't full. So we'll do a blossom dew, 2 blossom dews actually, ultimate syrup, practitioner pepper. This is hard. This is hard. Red sunset actually, that counts. I just need a 3rd color. No, that's okay. It's 2 practitioner peppers, red sunset. My brain is not working. I think it's because in the middle of the Sparkle one, I got a phone call and then a text of call when you can. And I'm like, oh God. So now that's like all I can think about. But I'm only 26 minutes into the video, you know? So, okay, huge ambition. So we need a bunch of ambition. Practitioner pepper can do that. Slightly confused. So I'm thinking we do ultimate syrup, blossom dew. But the problem is, what if we do 2 practitioner peppers, ultimate syrup, blossom dew? That'll do it. That'll do it. Next. And we'll go with the mint leaf again because it looks pretty. Complete. Colorful dreams. This one says, guess what dream Miss Sparkle has prepared for you this time? I love how they gave her the emojis. They fit her so well. She says, good day, dear customer. Please wait in line and have your pickup code ready. Yeah, I'm literally the only customer here, Sparkle. She says, getting comfy in your customer role already, gray hair? Hold tight, your order's coming right up. Sweet dreams, all right. She says, enjoy. If it tastes off, I'll gladly make another one for free. So you take a sip and everything goes black. So both of them knock us out. Good to know. Is that Jin Yuan? We mentioned him earlier. Oh my god, that's it. I feel like that another meme reference, but that one meme of Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the TV, that's how I feel right now. That's exactly what I did, actually. I was like, that's Jin Yuan. A familiar voice says, we're not up against some petty thug this time. This is a Lord Ravager. It could crush the stars in the blink of an eye. The Lord Ravager has arrived at the front line. He's now Jin Yuan. So the trailblazer of the Xianzhou Star Rail. The command is yours. Please review the mobilization across the Xianzhou ships. I'm a general, for real? For real, for real? Jin Yuan says, you never fail to amuse us, General. But now's no time for jokes. Your leadership is needed more than ever. Huaiyan is also here for some reason. He says, with you stepping up, even this old man can't sit idle. For the sake of this campaign to destroy a Lord Ravager, the Xianzhou Zhuming has already secured ore and coal shipments from our allies and seized half our merchant ships to boost logistics. Knives, spears, swords, helmets, armor, and medicinal pellets are all prepared and ready. Supply lines are locked in. So I guess we'll send the Overlord running with its tail between its legs. Fei Xiao is also here for some reason. She says, thanks to Master Huaiyan for securing the rear. Morale's through the roof. Our troops are fired up and ready to go. The Yaoqing Cloud Knights are locked and loaded. Just say the word, and they'll charge headfirst into the fray. Comrades like you at my side, victory's already halfway ours. Fei Xiao says the general speaks wisely. Furthermore, our scouts have gathered quite a bit of intelligence. General Sparkle, would you kindly elaborate on the details? So you're just casting your— oh, we froze. Why did we freeze? What just happened? Wait, General Sparkle? This is like breaking my game. Sparkle is literally breaking my game. She says, what? You're allowed to be a general and I'm not? Ahem. According to our sources, the Lord Ravager isn't your everyday monster. Rumor has it that it has 4 legs, fangs, and snow-white hide. It only appears in times of great chaos, bringing disaster wherever it goes. I even found its birthday, zodiac sign, blood type, and food allergies. Which one do you want, General? Okay, so the Lord Ravager gets a birthday, but not the other Star Rail characters? Really? I see how it is, HoYoverse. Yeah, is it even human? Sparkle says, as long as it's destructive enough, who cares if it's human or not? Jin Yuan says, fair enough. With all of you holding the line and the whole Xianzhou standing united, we will bring down that Lord Ravager. Being a general feels so amazing, or we shall strike them down. Fei Xiao says, urgent report. The enemy's main force has been obliterated, but the Overlord's not done yet. It's leading a desperate charge straight toward us. It's not leaving this place alive. Ah! Now, who is this? Oh, just some dudes. It's Peppy! Behold, the mighty Overlord Peppy has arrived! I'm getting cuteness suppression again, I swear to God. I say this all the time, it happens, but you've heard of cuteness aggression? I have cuteness depression where I'll start crying if something's really cute. It's so cute, Peppy! Okay, everyone here, straight to the seclusion zone. Grab a mop and start scrubbing. No expectations. Yeah, Peppy can talk now. Peppy says, bet you didn't see that coming. This is Penacony. Cute! The little Peppy noises get me every time. Okay, here, anyone's dreams can come true. I love Peppy so much. You wake up, slumped over the table. Turns out you dozed off. Sparkle says, rise and shine. Like they say, think about something all day and you'll dream about it at night. So this is what's been on your mind, huh? Yeah, I didn't sleep talk, did I? Sparkle says, don't worry. General Sparkle didn't hear a thing. So, what do you think of my latest masterpiece? Come on, give it a name worthy of its greatness. Galactic Dream Duet. I like the sound of that one. We'll do that one, Galactic Dream Duet. We say this lineup is insane. Are you sure we can watch this without using any credits? What is that supposed to mean? Sparkle asks, how does it feel to be the general, gray hair? So we say, this episode's pretty good. Give the director a raise. Sparkle says, all right, here's your precious custom recipe back. I wrote down all the combos we tried. You're welcome. Just remember, the tavern belongs to the fools. If anything fun's going on, I better be the first to know so we can flip through the recipe. And we say, huh, surprisingly detailed. Maybe taking things seriously at random moments is her way of fooling people too? That's all I have for recipe testing. Time to recreate the final special mix recipe because we have number 5 to do. So that's that. It's only been half an hour, so hopefully we have to figure out this guest through invitation bit because I'm not sure what that one is. But let's go to our final guest. I hit my mic arm. It's no big deal. I'm taking a drink of my lemonade and we will get started. I'm assuming there'll be some sort of like final quest bit, like final cutscene, like we had with the beginning cutscene with Siobhan. Anyways, the last recipe is so faded it's almost blank. Can it really be restored? No point worrying about it. Let's open for business. I wonder who will walk through the door today. The lounge is quiet. The expected guests never show up. I guess every party comes to an end eventually. Life rises and falls. You can't expect every moment to feel like a celebration. So we say, let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. You're starting to feel a yawn coming on. Has the lounge already gone out of style? Fashion trends shift with brutal speed, and you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for every drinksmith in Penacony. So we wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed again. And sleepiness starts to creep in. We can't collapse on duty. Been there, done that. Even though you're yawning nonstop, you're a professional drinksmith. You'll stay at your post until the very last second. The last second. This is your final moment of clarity. Too bad. There may be no one around to wake you up. Sleep overtakes you. Who knows how long has passed since... Am I gonna get caught? I was gonna say, am I gonna get caught sleeping on the job? But no, they did that purposely. They did that purposely. So Kafka can say the line, time to get up. Okay, awesome. There she is. Thanks, Kafka. Yeah, is this a dream? I feel like we haven't seen Kafka in ages. She says, a dream? Maybe. Only you can decide. There's no need to tell me and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about. Why are you here, Kafka? She says you'll learn the full picture, but not today. It's all I can say for now. So is this a hint that we're going back to Penacony after Amphorius? Question? Maps? We did that with the Shinjo, so like I wouldn't be surprised. She says, before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who won't return. Fix me a special drink and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide. Oh dear, it's up to you to... Okay, so we'll do a mini wine glass, something easy. Yeah? Oh, we got the whole gambit here. All right, I feel like she would like champagne. Mix it with some syrup maybe? And Fell Blood Energy looks a bit much. We can make Trailblaze mix. That seems a bit much. I'm like, what looks like color-wise? What looks nice together? I can't figure it out. Odd Concoction. Actually, she probably would like Odd Concoction. So what if we do Stellar Champagne? I mean, we could put the puffer goat milk on top, but that seems a little bit, ew, you know? Odd Concoction works. Maybe we do Practitioner. I'm like, what is her colors? That looks about right, I think. Yeah. Yeah. With a little mint on top. Yeah, that'll be the Trailblaze mix. Sure. A drink that belongs to you only. Light pours into the glass, swirling with colors found nowhere else. We say please enjoy so we can hand over the drink. The Trailblaze special mix. Kafka thanks us. The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied? Kafka says unexpected flavor, like the aurora. I thought she was trying to make an aura farming joke. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience, and a perfect way to end the journey. I've traveled to many places before and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them? Yeah, of course, Kafka, sure. She says, after a mission, I once pressed a button in the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink. So, you know, are we gonna ask all these questions? Yeah, why were you there, Kafka? The script said so, so we did it, she says. Funny thing, I've stopped thinking about why. When destiny stretches the space between cause and effect to something absurd, why loses all meaning. All of these are gonna sound, like, are these all throwaway lines? Or are these all things that are coming in the next nation we go to? Nation? Planet. The next planet we go to. I don't know. You never know with the Stellaron Hunters, especially Kafka. So why press a random button? What if that was like the panic button? Kafka says, normally it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the norm. That's what I'm saying. What if that was the panic button? It added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blade took care of the bartender and I handled the drinks. So how did it taste then? She says it was a sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time, I passed through the polar region of a planet where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I chipped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep and dropped it into a glass. So, why did the gravity recede then? Question mark? Kafka says its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam. Or Firefly. So wouldn't there be ancient bacteria in that ice chunk? Kafka laughs and says, Silverwolf asked the same thing. Can't answer my question though. So did it taste better at all? Kafka says, I just remember it was cold. It went well with the drink. Then there's the planet we used to frequent. Long coastlines, an ever-shifting axial tilt that lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. If this is a reference to another Star Rail planet, I swear. Like one that we've been to or like are going to be at. She says it was a bit of a mess. We scrapped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall. So even Stellaron hunters can run out of money, huh? She says some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through it with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how we ended up running out of funds. This doesn't feel like throwaway content, Kafka. So who's we? Kafka says we, the Stellaron hunters of the time. Of the time, huh? Can we elaborate on these things, Kafka? How did it taste, I guess? She says, what else could it be? The flavor of salty sea breeze, sunlight, and oranges. Before you know it, the blank space between the script segments had almost come to an end. Though time always feels fleeting, the more places you wander, the more memories you gather. I'll remember this one too. Listen, she says. You've never seen me, but the ripples in this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for both of us. Thanks for the drink. Is that like a spell? Did she just put a spell on us? You stir awake, sprawled across the bar counter. A few scattered guests drifted in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. This again. The glass, spoon, and shaker are all in place, just as there's no proof Kafka never came. There's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes. As the one who understands it better than anyone in this universe, only you are fit to leave this mark. Then let's name this drink. Trailblazer's Special Remake, or Traces of Stars Converging. I like that one. We'll go with that one. We say, huh? Who left this note behind? And Kafka says, thanks for your hospitality. So most of the recipes have been tested out. So time to collect my pay from Siobhan. We have to go find her. Oh, I think we just have to go interact here. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a temporary bar. So you have to go to the other side of the bar where Siobhan is. Oh, it's just Shush. Shush says, welcome back, dear Trailblazer. You've worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor? Feels just like home. Shush says, back then, weekends were only 2 days long, not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better now. Funny, weekends are still only 2 days long for me. I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh my god, I hate it here. Ah! Shush says, weekends are over 2 days long now because there's an extra Sunday aboard the Astral Express. I'm ending the video. I'm not going to, but I'm thinking about it. Oh, I should know. That's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend the weekend, although he certainly tried. Miss Siobhan said she must care for a departed friend's child, so she entrusted the lounge to me for now. And I, dear Trailblazer, am merely a wandering drinksmith. So you do know who Shush is? Yeah, looking after a friend's child. Can we explain that? Before leaving, Miss Siobhan was muttering to herself. I faintly heard her say, Sleepy is still at the Scorched Sand Hall. I need to bring it home. Seems like it was something truly urgent. No, shut up! The departed friend is Gallagher, no! I was like, Sleepy? That's the thing, the guy. This event is going to break me. She's going to take care of Sleepy for Gallagher, because Gallagher died. Oh my god, I hate it here. I hate this game. Oh right, dear Trailblazer, I heard from Miss Siobhan that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one? I am giving you the battery acid green drink. To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. Let's head to my home turf, Shush. I got this. I can't believe it. She's talking about Gallagher. God. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. So we can hand over the drink. I'm also realizing the eye rolling joke is we got to give the eye rolling joke as a bonus. I haven't been doing any of these. I'm realizing now I skipped all of them because I just thought it was like an eye roll and like a laugh, but no. We say, question, why did Siobhan only allow pictures of her face to be printed on their finest liquor glasses? Answer, because her mugshot isn't a cheap shot. That's so bad. I don't know if they're all that bad, but that one's bad. Shush tries to keep a guest's composure, but you clearly see an admiration spilling from its electronic eye. Shush says, this flavor, it's surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper is identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. That would be wild if it was. But more likely, it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Express at the time. That is, myself. Yeah, no wonder it feels so incoherent. Shush laughs and says, the only constant is change. I'm not who I was, and this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. This story could be turned into a movie. Maybe call it Mission Impossible. I hate it. Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name. Watching a new Drinksmith star rise aboard the Astral Express, I can't help but feel a little emotional. Not the spine. I can already imagine it. Maybe he'll take over as Drinksmith one day, while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. I can't with a sponge, because it's like an actual, like, these, you can go and buy a pack of these type of sponges. And Shush says, I'll bring your drink recipes with me to every place I go. We say, don't even think about it. Extra hours is open now, so customers whom you've served are recorded in the guest list. Open the guest list and take a look. We need that, Galactic Dream Duet. Invite customers to try out surprise drinks, and you might even share some extra liveful moments. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can invite them to drink another one. So we did all of the pre-recognition list. What about receive guests through invitation? So I guess we have to invite them with the guest list here. Invited guests. Okay. So Kafka's completely done with. Let's do Topaz. Topaz was fun. We'll give her the bath soak. So you can invite Topaz for a drink. Because I don't know if we're going to get to all of them. Because we only have to do this part once. So I might just do Topaz. I'm like, let's do Topaz because I want to hear Numby. But also I love Topaz. Anyways, she says that new audit squad works fast. Penacony's asset clearance is cruising along nicely. Finally, some breathing room. Since you called me here, mix me something special? So, generosity. I guess we have to pick one. I think generosity is the... Yeah, okay, submit. So we say, this drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. Topaz says, I've got so many classified insider secrets bottled up from work. For some reason, after having this cocktail, I just want to spill them all out. However, every unauthorized information leak could cause a huge uproar. As a seasoned professional, I have only one answer to all questions. No comments. You have no idea how many eyes are on this position. Let me tell you a secret. Mr. Albert even submitted a transfer application to the Strategic Investment Department in secret. So did he succeed? Topaz says, unfortunately, Mr. Albert's application was regrettably rejected. Many colleagues couldn't accept a bird having a higher rank than them. That seems, you know what, we're not going to elaborate. Topaz says, wait, shouldn't I answer no comment for such confidential matters? I'm confident you shouldn't. Get it? Okay, we can do all of them because these go quite short. All right. We say, I got your weak spot. And Topaz says, you better forget it soon. Otherwise, we'll have to ask colleagues from the Memory Erasure department to pay you a visit here. So we can go back to the guest list. We'll just do all of them now. So Madame Herda, we can give her the Galactic Dream Duet. I swore Robin was in this event, but I guess not. Herda says, heard you cooked up something new. Let the puppet sample it. And the puppet says, not every establishment has the fortune to frequently receive genius, you know. So we're doing the Galactic Dream Duet. And this, we say, this drink delivers dreams beyond imagination. And the puppet is knocked out. Herda says, dreams? Never studied how Puppet OS runs during standby. The head turn. The puppet says, Madam Herda, when the research group decided to include you, we had higher expectations. Yet I see no innovation in your report. Allowing you to join the experiment itself gave you a growth opportunity. You should be grateful. Don't rush for quick success. When the time comes, you'll naturally be listed as co-author. Madam Herda, bring me a glass of water. What's going on? Did my authority as a puppet lose effect? And it goes back to sleep. Herda says, conclusion. Puppets don't need dreams, nor even sleep. The puppet says, I didn't sleep talk, did I? And we say, don't worry, looks like you won't have much of a chance to sleep talk in the future. That's so unfortunate. Oh, did I hit quit accidentally? Hold on. So, okay, that was the invite bit. Okay, so we got everything. Yay, we finished the event. First, we're gonna do the rest of the invites because there's only 2 left. So we'll do Dr. Ratio's. Dr. Ratio gets daydreaming again. So we invite Dr. Ratio. He brings Sushang with him. And she asks, how many names does the Stargazer Navalia have? And Dr. Ratio says, really sighs and says, please mix me a drink to moisten my throat. So we get daydreaming again for him. Submit. We say this drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. A sudden urgent ringtone starts playing. Dr. Ratio says, apologies, one moment, I need to take this call. The voice behind the call says, hello, is this Veritas Ratio? I'm honored to inform you that your academic achievements have been unanimously recognized by peers and selected as the most influential research of this amber era. Yeah, be careful of online fraud, my dude. Sushang says, wow, professor, congratulations. Will they give you a big trophy? Ratio laughs and says, just some vain fame and fleeting gains, nothing worth celebrating. Which of my papers was selected? Is it curved space engine principles, true string larva dominant recessive gene genetics, or Memoria energy conversion equations? I couldn't get that word. The voice says none of those. It's your book, Aesthetic Principles of Gypsum Sculptures. Utterly brilliant. We say, so impressive. I need to buy a copy immediately. No, I don't. I wasn't expecting him to have the stone head. God. Dr. Ratio expressionlessly hangs up the phone. We say, congratulations, Professor, on your significant breakthrough in the field of alabaster sculpture art. And he says, thanks, but these kinds of praise are unnecessary. He's blushing. All right. Oh my God, wait. There was descriptions. This one says, warning, this customer is permanently banned from having physical contact with any drink mixing equipment. God, so we can invite Sparkle back. We'll finish with her. And she is touching the drink mixing equipment. She says, Sparkle's Dream Jolt hostelry is open again. Don't miss out if you're passing by. And we say this again. Sparkle says, would you like a classic drink or a newly launched recipe? So we can have sudden self. I feel like, did I make that one? Sure, cheers. She says this drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence as they subconsciously aspire to be. Oh. Sparkle says, huh? Gray hair, you tricked me again. Sparkle says, admit it, the person you want to become is me, Miss Sparkle. I'm truly flattered, but rest assured, Miss Sparkle will set a good example. If everyone could please turn their eyes toward me, I have an announcement to make. What is the announcement? Wait. We say, I am Sparkle. I'm the strongest Sparkle. And then Sparkle, the real Sparkle, says, hey, don't say such things wearing my face. We didn't say much. Turn back into yourself. Oh my God, wait. In the summary, Stell says, can my face unlock your phone now? And Sparkle says, don't even think about it. That's so goofy. Oh my God, I love it. What a cute little event. It was fun. I'm glad I got to do that one. We'll do the restaurant one eventually as well, but it counts in the whole thing. Did I open the right one? No, but we have more polls to do. I think at the beginning of the video we went to 45. So this will be 46. Yeah, not gold. It's Sempo, which I did finally E6 my Sempo. The patch video is long gone up, but in that video I was like, why is Sempo E6 yourself, Sempo? Why are you not E6? He's E6 now. So free real estate. This will be 46 then. Yeah. 46 or 47. I can't really remember. We'll say this is 48. Why not? Nothing there either. So we have 4 Stellar Jade going into the next patch. I hit my mic, which is totally fine because I don't really plan on pulling in the next patch. I'm just going to save for Cyrene. So the patch video for Cyrene is probably, like, my Cyrene pulls have probably gone up by now at the time of this video going up as well. So yeah, hopefully that went well. I say that and I'll probably crash out and not get the thing again, but I feel like Cyrene's gonna be a repeat of Finon where I go to hard pity, lose my 50-50, and then I'm sent to hard pity again to win the 50-50, because that's what happened with Finon. It was really bad. Like, I think Finon came home at like 89 after going to like 80 something to lose the 50-50. Like, it was bad. Finon was the worst I've ever done on a poll in any gacha game ever. Like, it was really bad. But that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. The next Star Rail video will probably be a little bit longer than this unless it's a patch video, obviously. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!